Tory Island, or simply Tory, is an island 14.5 kilometres off the northwest coast of County Donegal in Ireland. It is also known in Irish as Oileán Thoraí or, historically, Oileán Thúr Rí language. The main spoken language on the island is Irish, although English is spoken to communicate with visitors. Tory is part of the Donegal Gaeltacht and Ulster Irish is the main Irish dialect in use. Geography and transport. The island is approximately 5 kilometers long and 1 kilometer wide. The 2002 census recorded a population of 133. The population is divided among 4 towns, and Oileán and Oileán and Oileán. In August 2010, the King of Tory confirmed that there were 96 people living on the island. Petrol and diesel are available from Tory oil at prices significantly higher than on the mainland. Tory has no airport, but has regular ferry connections from mainland County Donegal. The ferry travels daily from April to October and 5 times a week for the rest of the year. The ferry does not take cars but holds up to 70 passengers. During the winter months, sea crossings may not be possible due to rough seas, but from November to March, a small 4-seater helicopter runs from Falkirk to Tory every other Thursday. History. Ancient history. In the apocryphal history of Ireland, Le Borga Bala Éireann, Tory Island, was the site of Conan's Tower, the stronghold of the Fomorians, before they were defeated by the Nemedians in a great battle on the island. The later Fomorian king Balor of the Evil Eye also lived here. Balor would imprison Ethelyn in a tower built atop Dormor. Dormor is the island's highest point. A monastery was founded on Tory in the 6th century by Colmcille. The monastery dominated life on the island until 1595, when it was plundered and destroyed by English troops, waging a war of suppression against local chieftains. The monastery's bell tower is the largest structure to survive and was built in the 6th or 7th century. Early modern history. In 1608, the siege of Tory Island, one of the final incidents of Oileán's rebellion, took place when a surviving group of rebels took shelter in the castle, only to begin killing each other to secure a pardon. The Battle of Tory Island, the last action in the Irish Rebellion of 1798, took place at sea nearby. Recent history. On the 27th of October 1914, the British lost the first battleship of World War I. The British super-dreadnought battleship HMS Audacious was sunk off Tory Island by a minefield laid by the armed German merchant cruiser Berlin. The loss was kept an official secret in Britain until the 14th of November 1918. The sinking was witnessed and photographed by passengers on RMS Olympic, sister ship of RMS Titanic. Since the 1950s, the island has been home to a small community of artists, and has its own art gallery. The English artist Derek Hill was associated with the Tory artist community, reflecting a long-standing tradition. A king is chosen by consensus of the islanders. The current Thoraí is painter Patsy Dan Rogers. The king has no formal powers, though duties include being a spokesperson for the island community and welcoming people to the island. Power is generated on the island today from 3 diesel electricity generators. These have a total capacity of 4 megawatts and burn through approximately 500 liters of fuel every day. Public attention was focused on the island in 2009 when a one-time resident was awarded a payout following a court case after his house was demolished and the grounds used as a car park. In 2015, the island's only cafe was destroyed by fire. Demographics. The table below reports data on Tory Island's population taken from Discover the Islands of Ireland and the Census of Ireland. Censuses in Ireland before 1841 are not considered complete and/or reliable. Tourism. Tory Island has a number of historical and mythological sites. Dunballoy is located on the island's eastern side. This peninsula is surrounded on three sides by 90-meter-high cliffs. Ballas Fort is accessible only by crossing a narrow isthmus, defended by four earthen embankments. And Eochermhoi is a long, steep-sided spur jutting from the east side of the peninsula and ending in a crag called Antormore. The spur has prominent rocky pinnacles. These are known as Ballas Soldiers. They give the spur a toothed appearance and contribute to the name of the Big Key. The Wishing Stone is a precipitous flat-topped rock beside the northern cliff face of Ballas Fort. Traditionally, a wish is granted to anyone foolhardy enough to step onto the rock, or who succeeds in throwing 3 stones onto it, and Cloig Beach is the largest structure to have survived the destruction of the monastery. The tower was built in the 6th or 7th century. The Tow Cross is believed to date from the 12th century. It is one of only 2 Tow crosses in Ireland. Mwazhaizia, which actually translates as Big Six, an archaic term for 7, is the tomb of 7 people, 6 men and 1 woman, who drowned when the boat capsized off Scoilton Mwazhaizia on the island's northwest coast. According to local superstition, clay from the woman's grave has the power to ward off vermin. The lighthouse, standing at the west end of the island, was built between 1828 and 1832 to a design by George Halpin, a noted designer of Irish lighthouses. In April 1990, the lighthouse was automated. The lighthouse is one of 3 in Ireland in which a reference station for the differential global positioning system is installed. The lighthouse is at coordinates 55.272617 degrees north, 8.249400 degrees west, 55.272617 minus 8.249400. The torpedo. A torpedo can be seen midway between Inbalthar and Balthwar. It washed ashore during World War II and was defused and directed at its present location. Flora and fauna. The island is an important bird area. It is a breeding site for corncrakes, a globally threatened species whose numbers have fallen with the intensification of agriculture. In 2007, Tory Island recorded 18 calling males, down from a recent year's maximum of 34 calling males in 2003. In addition to its indigenous bird life, the island records many vagrants. Ancient records of the flora and fauna of this island can be found in Hindman's notes on the history of the island. Algae found locally include Fucus vesiculosus, Fucus nodosus, Himanthoalea laurea, Laminaria digitata, Rhodomenia laciniata, Plocamium coccineum, Telota plumosa, Conferva rupistrus, Codium tomtostum, Codium aterans det Dr. Harvey. The island has no trees due to its high winds.